The road hums in corners, warm but slightly dim by time. I walk alone through empty rooms, tracing cracks like fragile lines. My reflection hides in shadows, a stranger I can't embrace. Every step echoes a question that my heart forgot to place. And the night leans close and patient, soft as smoke across my skin. I reach for something steady, but it whispers from within. I've been lost in hollow streets, carrying weight I cannot see. Empty echoes fill my heartbeat, making silence follow me. Yet a faint light in the distance breaks the dark without a fight. You're not gone, just rediscovering the glow you held inside the night. Oh, there's a bass like tender breathing, lifting slowly through my chest. And the guitar, clean and distant, sings of what I once suppressed. Every note paints quiet stories of the cracks I've learned to bear, showing me that even darkness can hold a glimmer somewhere. So I let the stillness cradle all the fear I tried to hide. Even sorrow has a rhythm if you let it move inside. I've been lost in hollow streets, carrying weight I cannot see. Empty echoes fill my heartbeat, making silence follow me. Yet a faint light in the distance breaks the dark without a fight. You're not gone, just rediscovering the glow you held inside the night. Maybe hope is not a sunrise, maybe just a whispered flame, softly rising in the shadows, calling gently by my name. And I feel it warm my spirit, small but steadfast in the gloom, a reminder that the pieces I abandoned can resume. I've been lost in hollow streets, but I feel my pulse reclaim, slow and steady, softly breaking through the quiet and the pain. And that faint light in the distance now burns warm, sustaining me. You're not gone, just returning to the glow you held inside the night. You held inside the night. The glow you held inside the night. The road whispers through the darkness, soft and warm like vintage silk. I trace the cracks along the hallway, tracing echoes of my guilt. My reflection hides in corners, familiar yet unknown. Every step I take reminds me how far I've walked alone. The night leans gently on my shoulders, cool as rain upon my skin. I search for a voice to guide me, finding only me within. I've been wandering through empty rooms, carrying shadows I can't shed, feeling hollow in the spaces where my dreams and fears have bled. Yet a faint light stirs the darkness, touching softly what remains. You're not lost, you're just remembering the warmth inside your pain. There's a baseline moving tenderly, pulsing like a careful breath. And the guitar washed in reverb brings the things I thought were death. Every note becomes a mirror, showing cracks I've learned to hold, teaching me that broken pieces can still glimmer like gold. Oh, so I fold into the silence, let the tremor take its place. Even sorrow has a rhythm when you give it gentle space. I've been wandering through empty rooms, carrying shadows I can't shed, feeling hollow in the spaces where my dreams and fears have bled. Yet a faint light stirs the darkness, touching softly what remains. You're not lost, you're just remembering the warmth inside your pain. Maybe hope is not a sunrise, maybe just a fragile glow, lingering in hidden corners where the quiet waters flow. And I feel it lift me slowly through the hollows of my chest, like a hand I thought was gone, guiding me to rest. I've been wandering through empty rooms, but I feel my spirit rise, slow and steady, softly learning how to meet the night with eyes. And that faint light in the darkness shines beyond what fear contains. You're not lost, you're returning to the warmth you've always claimed. The hose comes like quiet rainfall, casting amber on my hands. I wander through deserted hallways, counting shadows I don't understand. Every mirror holds a stranger, familiar yet untamed. And the woman I left behind me keeps calling out her name. Night leans softly on my shoulders, cool and patient, slow and kind. I search for what I've been missing, and I only seem to find my mind. I've been chasing hollow echoes through the corners of my chest, feeling lost in muted whispers in the silence of unrest. But a lantern flickers faintly through the storm I thought I'd brave. You're not lost, you're just remembering the light you left unclaimed. The bass moves like tender footsteps, rising softly under skin. Guitar strings hum distant stories of the battles I kept within. Each note bends around my sorrow, pulling fragments into place. So I let the stillness teach me, let the tremor take its time. Even heartbreak has a rhythm if you listen to its rhyme. I've been chasing hollow echoes through the corners of my chest, feeling lost in muted whispers in the silence of unrest. But I let it flickers faintly through the storm I thought sunrise, maybe just a trembling flame, growing steady in the shadows where the quiet keeps your name. And I feel it warm my hollow, softly shaping what remains, like a hand I thought had vanished, guiding me through gentle hand. I've been chasing hollow echoes, but I feel my heartbeat rise, slow and steady, softly learning how to meet the dark with eyes. And that lantern flickers clearly, showing all I've saved and gained. You're not lost, you're returning to the light you left unclaimed. The road sighs in quiet amber, spilling warmth across the floor. I walk the hallways of my memory, finding doors I've closed before. My reflection hides in corners, familiar yet unknown. And every step I take reminds me how far I've walked alone. Night leans gently on my shoulders, cool as mist against my skin. I reach for a voice to guide me, but only my own whispers begin. I've been drifting through empty spaces, carrying shadows I can't see. Every echo, every silence folds me into memory. Yet a flicker stirs the darkness, gentle, patient, and true. You're not lost, you're just finding the light that's always been inside you. The bass hums like steady breathing, lifting pieces of my chest. And the guitar, soft and distant, calls the fragments I suppressed. Each note becomes a lantern, showing cracks I've learned to hold, reminding me that broken pieces can still shine like molten gold. So I fold into the silence, let the tremor have its way. Even sorrow has a heartbeat when you let it breathe and stay. I've been drifting through empty spaces, carrying shadows I can't see. Every echo, every silence folds me into memory. Yet a flicker stirs the darkness, gentle, patient, and true. You're not lost, you're just finding the light that's always been inside you. Maybe hope is not a sunrise, maybe just a whispered flame, growing softly in the corners where the quiet knows your name. And I feel it lift me slowly through the hollows of my chest, like a hand I thought had vanished, guiding me toward rest. I've been drifting through empty spaces, but I feel my spirit rise, slow and steady, softly learning how to meet the dark with eyes. And that flicker in the darkness burns warmly, unashamed. You're not lost, you're returning to the light you've always golden glow on worn-out walls. I walk the streets of broken echoes, hearing footsteps that no one calls. My reflection hides in puddles, a stranger I once knew, and every shadow bends and whispers things I never thought I'd do. The night drapes gently over shoulders, cool and tender, slow and near. I search for warmth inside the silence, finding only what I fear. I've been drifting through hollow spaces, carrying weight I cannot see. Every echo, every silence folds me into memory. Yeah, a tiny light awakens, quiet, patient, pure and true. You're not lost, you're just remembering the strength that's always lived in you. The bass breathes like velvet footsteps, lifting gently through my chest. Guitar strings hum distant stories of the pieces I suppress. Each note becomes a lantern, painting cracks I've learned to bear, showing that into the quiet, let the tremor find its place. Even sorrow has a rhythm if you let it move with grace. I've been drifting through hollow spaces, carrying weight I cannot see. Every echo, every silence folds me into memory. Yet a tiny light awakens, quiet, patient, pure and true. You're not lost, you're just remembering the strength that's always lived in you. Maybe hope is not a sunrise, maybe just a whispered flame, growing steady in the corners where the quiet knows your name. And I feel it lift me slowly through the hollows of my chest, like a hand I thought had vanished, guiding me toward rest. I've been drifting through hollow spaces, but I feel my heartbeat rise, slow and steady, softly learning how to meet the dark with eyes. And that tiny light awakens, shining warmly, unashamed. You're not lost, you're returning to the strength you've always claimed. The road hums a tired confession, golden light across the floor. I trace the cracks along my ceiling, searching for the self I wore. Shadows lean across my shoulders, stretching long and thin. And the girl I thought I lost keeps whispering from within. Night folds softly into silence, cool as rain upon my skin. I reach for warmth inside the darkness, finding only where I've been. I've been fading into echoes, walking streets I can't recall. Every heartbeat feels a hollow, like I've nothing left at all. Yet a faint glow lifts the darkness, slow and tender, pure and true. You're not gone, you're just discovering, yeah, the light The bass breeze like quiet rivers pulling softly through my chest, and the guitar washed in reverb tells of pieces I have repressed. Every note becomes a window, revealing cracks I learned to hold, showing that even fractured hearts can carry warmth like gold. So I lean into the stillness, let the tremor take its time. Even sorrow has a rhythm if you let it breathe and rhyme. I've been fading into echoes, walking streets I can't recall. Every heartbeat feels a hollow, like I've nothing left at all. Yet a faint glow lifts the darkness, slow and tender, pure and true. You're not gone, you're just discovering the light that I just discovering, the light that's been inside you. Not a sunrise, maybe just a fragile flame, growing steady in the shadow, calling softly by my name. And I feel it warm my hollow, through the hollows of my chest, like a hand I thought had vanished, guiding me to rest. I've been fading into echoes, but I feel my spirit rise, slow and steady, softly learning how to meet the dark with eyes. And that faint glow lifts the darkness, shining gently unashamed. You're not gone, you're returning to the light you've always claimed. The road hums beneath my fingers, warm like memories, soft and low. I wander down these empty hallways, tracing shadows I used to know. Reflections flicker in the window, a stranger staring back at me. And the girl I thought I left behind is still calling quietly. The night drapes gentle over shoulders, cool and patient as a friend. I reach for light inside the darkness, finding pieces I can mend. I've been lost among the lanterns, carrying weight I cannot see. Every silence feels a hollow echoing inside of me. Yet a single glow appears now, steady, fragile and true. You're not lost, you're just returning to the light that lives in you. Hey. Bass hums like a heartbeat waking, slow and tender under skin. Guitar bends through distant stories, telling of the space I've been in. Every note becomes a mirror, showing cracks I've learned to hold. And even broken pieces can shine quietly like gold. So I breathe into the silence, Let the tremor find its pace. Even sorrow has a rhythm if you let it move with grace. I've been lost among the lanterns, carrying weight I cannot see. Every silence feels a hollow echoing inside of me. Yet a single glow appears now, steady, fragile and true. You're not lost, you're just returning to the light that lives in you. Maybe hope is not a sunrise, maybe just a whispered flame, growing slowly in the corners where the quiet knows your name. And I feel it lift me gently through the hollows of my chest, like a hand I thought was gone, guiding me toward rest. I've been lost among the lanterns, but I feel my heartbeat rise, slow and steady, softly learning how to meet the dark with eyes. And that single glow awakens, shining warmly, unashamed. You're not lost, you're returning to the light you've always claimed. The light you've always claimed. You've always claimed. Birds whisper soft in amber light, spilling warmth across the floor. I wander through these empty rooms, chasing echoes I can't ignore. Mirrors hold a quiet stranger, familiar yet unknown. And the girl I left behind me keeps calling me back home. Night drapes gently over shoulders, cool and tender, slow and near. I reach for traces in the darkness, finding only what I fear. I've been drifting through hollow corridors, carrying shadows I can't see. Every heartbeat feels a hollow, like a part of me is missing silently. But a faint light moves among the darkness, soft and patient, brave and true. You're not lost, you're just remembering the spark that's always lived in you. Bass hums like slow, forgiving rivers, pulling pieces through my chest. Guitar hums in distant stories, telling of the space I've suppressed. Each note becomes a quiet lantern, lighting cracks I've learned to bear, showing even fractured hearts can hold warmth beyond repair. So I fold into the silence, let the tremor find its way. Even sorrow has a rhythm if you let it breathe and stay. I've been drifting through hollow corridors, carrying shadows I can't see. Every heartbeat feels a hollow, like a part of me is through hollow corridors, but I feel my spirit rise, slow and steady, softly learning how to meet the dark with open eyes. And that faint light moves among the shadows, warm and steady, unashamed. You're not lost, you're returning to the spark you always claimed. Roads homes like a tired heartbeat, golden light spilling through the blinds. I wander rooms I used to know, tracing memories I left behind. Shadows linger on the wallpaper, stretching long like whispered fears. And the girl I thought I lost forever is still echoing through the years. The night falls softly over shoulders, cool and tender, slow and near. I reach for warmth inside the silence, finding only what I fear. I've been walking through empty hallways, carrying shadows I can't see. Every heartbeat feels a hollow, like a part of me is missing silently. But a quiet flame ignites the darkness, gentle, patient and true. You're not lost, you're just remembering the light that's always lived in you. Bass hums like slow, forgiving rivers, pulling softly through my chest. Guitar bends in distant stories, telling of the pieces I suppressed. Each note becomes a subtle lantern, painting cracks I've learned to bear, showing even broken hearts can carry warmth beyond repair. So I fold into the stillness, let the tremor find its pace. Even sorrow has a rhythm if you let it breathe in grace. I've been walking through empty hallways, carrying shadows I can't see. Every heartbeat feels a hollow, like a part of me is missing silently. But a quiet flame ignites the darkness, gentle, patient and true. You're not lost, you're just remembering the light that's always lived in you. Maybe hope is not a sunrise, maybe just a whispered flame, growing slowly in the corners where the silence knows your name. I feel it lift me softly through the hollows of my chest, like a hand I thought was gone, guiding me toward rest. I've been walking through empty hallways, but I feel my spirit rise, slow and steady, gently learning how to meet the dark with open eyes. And that quiet flame awakens, shining warmly, unashamed. You're not lost, you're returning to the light you've always claimed. The road sighs beneath my finger, soft as the evening rain. I walk through streets I've outgrown, tracing echoes of my pain. Streetlights flicker like old memories, casting shadows I cannot run. And the girl I thought I lost forever waits quietly behind the sun. Night falls gently on my shoulders, cool and tender, slow and near. I reach for warmth in the silence, finding fragments of what's dear. I've been drifting through empty alleys, carrying shadows I can't see. Every heartbeat feels a hollow, like a part of me is missing silently. But a lantern glows inside the darkness, small, steady, brave and true. You're not gone, you're just remembering the light that's always lived in you. Bass hums like a quiet river, pulling gently through my chest. Guitar weeps in distant stories, telling of the spaces I suppressed. Each note becomes a fragile lantern, lighting cracks I've learned to hold. Even broken hearts, when tenderly tended, can shine softly like gold. So I fall into the quiet, let the tremor find its pace. Even sorrow has a rhythm if you let it breathe with grace. I've been drifting through empty alleys, carrying shadows I can't see. Every heartbeat feels a hollow, like a part of me is missing silently. But a lantern glows inside the darkness, small, steady, brave and true. You're not gone, you're just remembering the light that's always lived in you. Maybe hope is not a sunrise, maybe just a whispered flame, growing slowly in the corners where the quiet knows my name. I feel it lift me gently through the hollows of my chest, like a hand I thought had vanished, guiding me toward rest. I've been drifting through empty alleys, but I feel my spirit rise, slow and steady, gently learning how to meet the dark with open eyes. And the lantern glows within the shadows, warm and tender, unashamed. You're not gone, you're returning to the light you've always claimed. I walked through shadows, lost my way, yeah, chasing voices that weren't mine. Every mirror showed a stranger, every heartbeat out of time. I let the world decide my name, forgot the rhythm in my chest. Now I'm learning, I'm not broken, I just needed to rest. Step by step, I'm coming home, piece by piece. I'm not alone, the light a steady calling true. No more hiding, no more chains. No one else can break me through the pieces scattered in the past. Start building me brick by brick. I've learned the hardest road to walk leads straight back to me. Step by step I'm coming home, piece by piece. I'm not alone, the light I bear, it starts to show. I'm ready now, I'm ready to grow. I'm finding me again, from the me I thought I lost. Through all the nights of doubt, I'm rising from the dust. I'm finding me again, strong, unafraid and free. Every scar's a story, every breath belongs to me. The night leans on my window like it's asking me to stay. Dusty streetlights flicker over thoughts I've tried to chase away. I've been walking in a jacket that's grown heavy with my name, tracing echoes of a woman I can't find in me the same. Every step sounds like a question on these cracked and quiet roads. I keep breathing through the silence, but it pulls tight at my soul. I lost my reflection in the shadows where I stand. Felt the hollows in my heartbeat, like a stranger's trembling hands. But in the corner of the darkness, something whispers soft and grand. You're not broken, just unraveling. You will find your light again. There's a road's hum in the distance, warm but wavering and thin, like a memory of comfort from a life I used to live within. I am tired of being weathered, of pretending I don't shake. Still I'm learning every sunrise is allowed a slow awake. So I gather all the pieces that still glow beneath the dust. Even weakness has its rhythm, I can hear it if I trust. I lost my reflection in the shadows where I stand. Felt the hollows in my heartbeat, like a stranger's trembling hands. But in the corner of the darkness, something whispers soft and grand. You're not broken, just unraveling. You will find your light again. Maybe healing's just a hallway where the bulbs have burned and low. Maybe hope lost my reflection in the shadows where I stand. Held my emptiness like secrets only moonlight understands. Yet in the quiet of the moment, I feel something take my hand. I'm not broken, just unraveling, and I'm learning where I land. The room hums with the twilight, soft as smoke against the air. My shadow bends along the vinyl, like it's trying to keep me there. I've been running from the quiet, from the outlines on my face, 'cause every corner in this mirror shows a woman out of place. And the night plays low and gentle on a rose that sounds like rain. I can hear the world fall silent till it echoes in my veins. I feel hollow in the heartbeat that once held me from within. Lost my reasons in the dark where my doubts have always been. But there's a whisper in the shadows, barely warm but pulling in. You are tired, not forgotten. There are lights beneath your skin. I walk slow along the lamppost, painted gold on broken ground. Every step becomes a memory. I was scared to turn around. Still, the wind carries a softness, like a hand they used to guide. And I'm learning every tremble doesn't mean I have to hide. When the quiet grows familiar and the fear begins to thin, I can trace the fading outlines of a life I might begin. I feel hollow in the heartbeat that once held me from within. Lost my reasons in the dark where my doubts have always been. But there's a whisper in the shadows, barely warm but pulling in. You are tired, not forgotten. There are lights beneath your skin. Maybe hope's a muted color in a film that's dim and slow. Maybe peace is just a language that my heart is learning slow. But I feel a quiet flicker rise from places worn and thin, like a lantern in the blackness calling me to breathe again. I feel hollow in the heartbeat, but it's beating just the same. There's a pulse beneath the ruins that still vibrates with my name. And the whisper in the shadows now grows brighter from within. You're not broken, just returning to the light. There's a rose glow in the corner, spilling amber through the room. I'm a silhouette unraveling to the whisper of its tune. All the letters I never finished lie like ghosts beside my knees, and I'm sifting through the pieces of the girl I used to be. Every breath feels like an echo, drifting through an empty hall. I keep reaching for my shadow, but it barely moves at all. I've been fading in the silence, losing shape beneath the strain, like a portrait left in rain. But the dark, it hums so softly, calling me without a blame. You're not lost, just getting closer to where the quiet knows your name. I walk circles round the lamplight till the night begins to bend. Every doubt becomes a doorway I'm too weary to defend. Still the softness in the baseline holds a warmth against my skin, and I wonder if the breaking is where something new begins. So I breathe against the tremble, let it settle where it may. Even fear is gentle edges when you stop and let it stay. I've been fading in the silence, losing shape beneath the strain, like a portrait left in rain. But the dark, it hums so softly, calling me without a blame. You're not lost, just getting closer to where the quiet knows your name. Maybe healing isn't fire, maybe it's a distant glow from a match you thought had vanished on a night from long ago. And you cup it with your shivers, fearing it might slip away, till you see it growing steady in the hollow of your edge. I've been fading in the silence, but I feel my pulse again, slowing, honest, unafraid. And the dark no longer binds me, it becomes a gentle frame where a small light starts to answer when the quiet says my name. Burns, it comes like a memory spilled across a motel floor. I'm sitting with the silence, letting shadows close the door. There's a distance in my breathing, like I'm listening from afar, as if my soul walked out before me and forgot where my hands are. Every heartbeat sounds uneven, like an old film losing frame. Still I trace the fading outlines, trying hard to call my name. I've been wandering in circles through the fog in my own footsteps, feeling hollow in the places I once held myself the best. But a soft note in the darkness rises warm against my chest. You're not broken, only quiet, learning how to breathe the rest. There's a slow bass in the distance, soft as velvet on the night, holding up my tired edges with a gentle untouched light. And the guitar barely trembling rings like truth beneath the ache, showing me the cracks inside me are mistakes I need to break. So I stand within the stillness, let it wrap around my spine. Even emptiness has texture when you treat it like a sign. I've been wandering in circles through the fog in my own footsteps, feeling hollow in the places I once held myself the best. But a soft note in the darkness rises warm against my chest. You're not broken, only quiet, learning how to breathe the rest. Maybe hope is in the sunrise, maybe it's a distant spark glowing steady in the corners you believed were always dark. And you reach with shaking fingers, thinking it might slip away, till you find it glowing brighter when you let yourself stay. I've been wandering in circles, but I'm slowing down the pace. There's a rhythm in the ruins that still whispers of my grace. And that soft note in the darkness fills the quiet, fills the space. You're not broken, just returning to the light you thought misplaced. Yeah, yeah. Hey. The rose drifts like evening perfume, soft and smoky in the air. I sit quiet by the window, watching life through silver glare. There's a weight inside my ribcage that I've carried far too long, like a name I keep forgetting in a world that feels half gone. And my heartbeat stumbles slowly, like an old tape losing spin. Still I reach into the silence, hoping something lets me in. I've been sinking into shadows where my thoughts turn cold and thin, losing pieces of the woman I once held beneath my skin. But a faint glow in the darkness leans toward me, whispering plain, you're not failing, just exhausted, you will find yourself again. There's a bass line warm and tender, moving careful through the night, like it's tracing all the fractures I've been hiding from the light. And and the guitar washed in reverb rings like footsteps through the past, pulling me towards softer places I believe we're gone too fast. So I breathe into the tremor, let it settle, let it stay. Sometimes breaking just means pausing on the longer needed way. I've been sinking into shadows where my thoughts turn cold and thin, losing pieces of the woman I once held beneath my skin. But a faint glow in the darkness leans toward me, whispering plain, you're not failing, just exhausted, you will find yourself again. Maybe hope is not a fire, maybe just a patient gleam, quiet on the edge of heartbreak, waiting for my heart to lean. And I feel it flicker gently in the hollow of my chest, like a lantern someone borrowed but remember to bring back. I've been sinking into shadows, but I feel my shape return, not in brightness, not in trials, but in lessons that I've earned. And that faint glow in the darkness now grows steady, warm, and then you're not failing, only finding all the light you kept within. The road sighs in faded amber, spilling warmth across the floor. I sit curled inside the quiet, hearing footsteps I ignore. There's a tremble in my breathing, like a truth I never told. How I drifted from my body into shadows growing cold. But the night leans in beside me, soft as smoke against my spine, and I feel the ache unravel, one small thread at a time. I've been walking without meaning, haunted by the things I chase, empty echoes in the hallway where my heartbeat lost its place. But a low note in the stillness stirs a warmth I used to know. You're not broken, just unfolding through the dark. You learn to hold the book you've There's a bass that moves like velvet, gently lifting up my chest. Every thrum becomes a promise that I might deserve to rest. And the guitar clean and distant rings like rain on window glass, showing pieces of my longing, pain and stories I surpass. So I press my palms together, feel the tremor, let it stay. Even sorrow has its rhythm when you stop and let it play. I've been walking without meaning, haunted by the things I chased, empty echoes in the hallway where my heartbeat lost its place. But a low note in the stillness stirs a warmth I used to know. You're not broken, just unfolding through the dark. You learn to maybe healing isn't daylight, maybe beats a bruised moon's glow, soft and patient in the corners where the tender fractures grow. And I feel the spark inside me, quiet as a whispered vow. Something small but turning steady, something saying start here now. I've been walking without meaning, but I sense my pulse again, like a rhythm slowly waking from a storm that finally ends. And that low note in the stillness blooms a light I can't withhold. You're not broken, only finding all the silhouettes you hold. You're not broken, only finding. Like faded honey, melting softly in the dark. I'm a silhouette unraveling to the tremble of its spark. My reflection on the window looks like someone I outgrew, a reminder that I wander far from things I thought I knew. And the night breathes slow around me with a tenderness unsure. Every second feels like footprints on a road I can't ignore. I've been drifting through the shadows, losing edges of my name, moving quiet through the echoes of a life I couldn't claim. But a low warm hum inside me rises steady, soft, returning. You're not failing, only walking under all the quiet turning. There's a bass line made of velvet holding up my weary chest. Each vibration feels like truth I've been too afraid to confess. And the guitar washed with reverb rings like distance I once feared, a reminder that the broken still can find a place to heal. So I trace the trembling moments, let them settle where they will. Even silence has a rhythm when you finally stand still. I've been drifting through the shadows, losing edges of my name, moving quiet through the echoes of a life I couldn't claim. But a low warm hum inside me rises steady, soft, returning. You're not failing, walking, walking under all the quiet turning. Maybe hope is not a lantern, maybe just a muted gleam, floating gently in the corners of a half-remembered dream. And I feel it flicker outward from a place I locked away, like a hand I thought had left me, finding mine again today. I've been drifting through the shadows, but I feel my pulse align, slow and certain, softly learning how to meet this life as mine. And that low warm hum inside me starts to glow without a warning. You're not failing, only rising with the quiet, slow returning. burns like a low tide, spilling gold on worn-out walls. I sit folded in the lamplight, watching shadows rise and fall. There's a distance in my heartbeat, as if time forgot its name. I've been walking past my spirit, like a ghost without a claim. And the night drifts in around me, dusty blue and soft with rain. Every breath becomes a question I've been scared to ask again. I've been losing my reflection in the echo of my fading flame, letting quiet turn to emptiness that I didn't dare to tame. But a faint warmth in the darkness reaches out without a blame. You're not broken, just returning to the fire beneath your name. There's a bass like velvet footsteps, moving gently through my chest, lifting pieces of the woman I believed I lost at best. And the guitar, soft, clean, distant, rings like longing in a room, painting memories across me in a half-forgotten bloom. So I trace the trembling edges of the fears I kept unseen. Even sorrow has its colors when you let it come and clean. I've been losing my reflection in the echo of my fading flame, letting quiet turn to emptiness that I didn't dare to tame. But a faint warmth in the darkness reaches out without a blame. You're not broken, just returning to the fire beneath your name. Maybe healing isn't thunder, maybe just a tender spark, growing steady in the corner where your doubts have made their mark. And I feel it pulse so softly in the hollow of my chest, like a promise I once buried, lighting pathways to the rest. So I've been losing my reflection, but I feel my flame revive, glowing quiet, glowing patient, like a soul allowed to thrive. And that faint warmth in the darkness now grows brighter, free of shame. You're not broken, only rising from the echo of your flame. The road to glows like poured molasses, slow and golden on the floor. I'm a quiet shape unraveling in the hum behind the door. There's a hollowness inside me, like a room I never claimed. I can hear my footsteps echo, but they don't sound quite the same. Midnight leans across my shoulders, soft as fabric, worn and thin. I keep whispering to my shadow, hoping she might let me in. I've been drifting without anchor through the fog inside my chest, tired bones and tired breathing, turning courage into rest. But a faint glow through the darkness reaches slow and tenderly. You're not lost, just slowly rising to the last light holding you and me. There's a baseline warm and gentle, stroking softness through my spine, pulling back the parts I buried in a night I called not mine. And the guitar, distant aching, rings like truth I used to feel, painted silhouettes of comfort in the spaces once unclear. So I breathe in to the stillness, let the tremor find its way. Even sorrow has a heartbeat when you don't turn it away. I've been drifting without anchor through the fog inside my chest, tired bones and tired breathing, turning courage into rest. But a faint glow through the darkness reaches slow and tenderly. You're not lost, just slowly rising to the last light holding you. Maybe hope is not a sunrise, maybe just a quiet thread, pulling softly through the fractures of the things I left unsaid. And I feel it warm my ribs now, like a pulse I thought was gone, guiding me through faded places that still wanna carry on. I've been drifting without anchor, but I feel my shape return, not in victory or thunder, just in lessons that I learned. And that faint glow through the darkness blooms inside me, finally free. You're not lost, only remembering all the last light holding you and me. The road hums in corners, warm but slightly dim by time. I walk alone through empty rooms, tracing cracks like fragile lines. My reflection hides in shadows, a stranger I can't embrace. Every step echoes a question that my heart forgot to place. And the night leans close and patient, soft as smoke across my skin. I reach for something steady, but it whispers from within. I've been lost in hollow streets, carrying weight I cannot see. Empty echoes fill my heartbeat, making silence follow me. Yet a faint light in the distance breaks the dark without a fight. You're not gone, just rediscovering the glow you held inside the night. Oh, there's a bass like tender breathing, lifting slowly through my chest. And the guitar, clean and distant, sings of what I once suppressed. Every note stories of the cracks I've learned to bear, showing me that even darkness can hold a glimmer somewhere. So I let the stillness cradle all the fear I tried to hide. Even sorrow has a rhythm if you let it move inside. I've been lost in hollow streets, carrying weight I cannot see. Empty echoes fill my heartbeat, making silence follow me. Yet a faint light in the distance breaks the dark without a fight. You're not gone, just rediscovering the glow you held inside. The night, maybe hope is not a sunrise, maybe just a whispered flame softly rising in the shadows, calling gently by my name. And I feel it warm my spirit, small but steadfast in the gloom, a reminder that the pieces I abandoned can resume. I've been lost in hollow streets, but I feel my pulse reclaim, slow and steady, softly breaking through the quiet and the pain. And that faint light in the distance now burns warm, sustaining me. You're not gone, just returning to the glow you held inside. The night you held inside. The night, the glow you held inside. The night. The road whispers through the darkness, soft and warm like vintage silk. I trace the cracks along the hallway, tracing echoes of my guilt. My reflection hides in corners, familiar yet unknown. Every step I take reminds me how far I've walked alone. The night leans gently on my shoulders, cool as rain upon my skin. I search for a voice to guide me, finding only me within. I've been wandering through empty rooms, carrying shadows I can't shed, feeling hollow in the spaces where my dreams and fears have bled. Yet a faint light stirs the darkness, touching softly what remains. You're not lost, you're just remembering the warmth inside your pain. There's a baseline moving tenderly, pulsing like a careful breath. And the guitar washed in reverb brings the things I thought were death. Every note becomes a mirror, showing cracks I've learned to hold, teaching me that broken pieces can still glimmer like gold. Oh, so I fold into the silence, let the tremor take its place. Even sorrow has a rhythm when you give it gentle space. I've been wandering through empty rooms, carrying shadows I can't shed, feeling hollow in the spaces where my dreams and fears have bled. Yet a faint light stirs the darkness, touching softly what remains. You're not lost, you're just remembering the warmth inside your pain. stars may be just a fragile glow, lingering in hidden corners where the quiet waters flow. And I feel it lift me slowly through the hollows of my chest, like a hand I thought was gone, guiding